How is everyone doing? We will be watching a match now between... Sorry. Let me pull my microphone closer. Between FDA, soon as the game collaborates, and PHC. Match opens in 1 minute. Should be giving you good enough time to ask a few questions and get ready. Everything you had to do. Also seems like the description is showing the Twitch match, not the YouTube match. Here's what it is. (21 against 19). This will be an interesting match to cover. Seems like it's gonna be a lot closer. Yay, Rodrigo. Let's watch the most disputed building from the beginning, which is Solar usually. Solar is a good place to usually start watching. Alright, seems like FDA is taking a good advantage in the beginning. Oh. Sorry about that. Discord was showing Discord here. Was due to prepare from preparations from previous matches. The layout screwed. Screwed. Alright. We're working out. Yeah, we should not be streaming in Portuguese, but I can understand Portuguese, so feel free to talk in Portuguese in chat. Seems like FDA is already burning some of the players at the moment. Seems like there is some fight from Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow is bravely fighting back. There are a few rallies walking to other players like Sky here. Sky tend to be in the stronger side of the rally lead, so I think that they're gonna struggle a little bit to kick Sky out of all the players that they do have. Seems like the match so far is being balanced in favor of FDA, but we'll see. Looks like there's a battle of giants between two P9s in this fight. FDA is burning some of the joiners here to try to not have people be able to defend and burn while they are also rallying here. Seems like they're gonna be pushing here towards the smaller players, kill as many of the smaller players as they can, to not allow them fight back, especially in the later stages of the match. Seems like this is a barbecue, a barbecue! Saturn started a rally. Let's see the result of the rally here from Sari to Jack Sparrow. We still have the P9 fighting bravely for the helipad. We have 3 skirmishes in the 3 buildings that actually matter at the moment. So we have Solar and the Chi Treatment Center. Sky is defending very strongly here. I don't think Sky is going to be kicked off from the amount of rallies that I've seen hit and without any results. Solar also seemed to be in a very good spot since they couldn't knock them out at anyway. We will see what will happen right now when Saturn rallies, because this is the only place that is actually having some fight. And what's gonna happen right now when the rally hits? Seems like Jack Sparrow was able to hold it. This is actually good for PHC, which means that they can hold at least 1 or 2 buildings, which gives them a fighting chance if they can hold 2 buildings at least, plus fighting for some water tanks. which is why burning a lot of the smaller players is a good strategy from FDA at this moment. Jack Sparrow if it's dragging around his base, and a bunch of people burning next to him. He quietly sits down, have a cup of tea in treatment center 1. I think we only had 3 or 4 players that haven't been burned on this side. 3, I'd say. So probably by the time that we get to the water tanks around the 36-minute mark, this match will be over. If it keeps up like this, with no joiners, yeah, that's gonna be a rough match. Alright. Seems like only the P10 plus haven't been burned so far. In 2 minutes, center will open. Probably Jack Sparrow will move to the center to try to fight for that building, while the other players here are gonna keep burning. And they're gonna keep looking at their troops, and this is gonna pop off. Professor Luke is trying to rally also. Will we do any results? Guess it did not. Seems like this time they're trying to do a double rally here against Jack Sparrow. A little bit unsynchronized, but worth the effort. Especially due to the fact that not many reinforcements can be done between those rallies with the members that are around here. And we have a tiny little P6 dropping by, and he's gonna be gunned soon, probably, unless he's fully reinforced. Troops are marching. Will they be able to kick Jack Sparrow? First rally hits, and Tatter takes the building. Very fair, right, Dina Maria? Very fair. Center just opened. Will Jack Sparrow run to the center as it was needed a double rally to kick him out? If he did and he actually rushed in, probably he could beat Yoda. Unless the soldiers would be intimidated by those thieves, because I definitely am. Right now we don't have a lot of players find to join rallies in here. So I wonder where Jack Sparrow went. Since there are not many water tanks, there are no water tanks for the next 8 minutes. There are very few places where he can be fighting unless he actually want to kick some of the smaller players out. Is Jack Sparrow conceding? That doesn't sound something like that a pirate would do. But yeah, I guess that was the case. Seems like Jack Sparrow just gave up on the match. And with that, probably all the chances that PHC had. It was possible since it had high stats. Likely, no, but possible, yes. I think what really hurted their chances, especially in the beginning, was the fact that FDA was going constantly trying to burn every single one of their joiners. So if no joiners, what are they gonna do for rallies, you know? Oh, the barbecue is already well done. They started the barbecue since minute 1, Dina Maria. But yeah, I guess we're watching a burn party from beginning to end right now. Let's see if we can find any players from the red team hiding. Because this is what I'd do if I was a weaker player. I'd go into somewhere that's not close to a building so people couldn't easily find me. And then just try to sneak in places that I can. Try to get some points. We do have Necrobear here, but Valhalla had the idea of hunting them down. Will Valhalla be able to hunt them down and burn them? Guess we'll see. Yeah, I'll check out later. I have 2 minutes to scout the whole map. So the incredible heavy. Is Bernie? I'd say Hector is one of the few that so far that I haven't seen Bernie, especially since Jack Sparrow left. But yeah, it seems like it was not just Jack Sparrow. Because if I remember correctly, when the match started, there were like 19. Oi, Jennifer. Tudo bem? I am not playing this in any of these matches. I'm just commenting on Den Ana Maria. Most streamers are not playing on the matches. Boom. In 6 seconds, we're gonna see how bad things are gonna get, because we already have 12 players. I guess the best that we can all make is, can FDA make every single of the players from the other team quit? Because that's something I haven't seen so far. I'll pick a time when something interesting shows up to give you guys a code. I do have a code, I think. Also, I don't know if there is a code or I get to pick. Hey, Dina Maria, it started with 21 from the red team to 19 from the blue team. But they went so hard into burning them that all of them just quit. They were like, nah, this ain't it. Go back in the VOD, Dina Maria, and you'll see that it started with more players and people just kept quitting. Looks like we have no water tanks as well for the red team. Will this match be worse than the other ones in terms of differences? Because the other ones were like 20,000 points. There is a chance of this being only 12,000 points. And now we went to the number of 11 players in the red side. The question is, if all your troops are dying and you don't have enough troops, how are you gonna making 180,000 points? And will the blue team be able to do all their points as well? Because, you know, we do have a red line from attacking, but it is infected, so... If you want an emote as a rewards as well, post your UIDs in chat so I can pick and send to the developers later on. Hey, free stuff. Everyone likes free stuff. I'll pick randomly 10 people. So since we have less than 10 people talking in chat, you're randomly gonna be picked. This is state 1000. FDA is 1000. And the other state that's not FDA, which I think it was... let me double check that. I think it's 900 something, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, in the beginning it was not necessarily unfair, Nina. Red team was holding a building and they had to be double routed to be kicked off. The main issue and what snowballed this into a fight being this with this much gap in power was the fact that the blue team was going through the weaker players and burning every joiner. So by the time that they kicked them out of the buildings that the red team were controlling, which is why they have 12,000 points, they didn't have anyone else to be joining the rallies and couldn't fight back, so they just started leaving. This started as a 21 against 19 match. As people gave up and trying to fight in any possible way, they're just doing their points and leading, it seems. Until the later stages of the event, matchmaking can be brutal to a few teams, that's for sure. It's not possible, from my experience, to do every match being balanced, because then you're just gonna be kicking the stronger players in the beginning. And what ends up happening with that is that then not only the stronger players don't get to play in the later matches, but also then the later matches get unbalanced because it was tried to balance before them. And it was tried also to divide before in the event, as far as I know, into lesser divisions, but then people would complain that they wouldn't be able to join either in the divisions or not have enough time. So it is what it is. There are many different choices and options to make the event itself be a little bit more balanced, especially toward the later matches before. And I think this was the position that they take towards this, which I think for viewership and for competitiveness in the later part of the matches, I think this is the one that probably is going to get the best results for the final matches, at least. Seems like most of the big teams are going to fight each other in the final matches. Oh, they have 11 members, and out of their 11 members, 7 are here, Barney. So, yeah. I don't know if this is the case here, but one thing that people sometimes also disregard a lot is that in big events like this, it is quite common for a lot of people in states to join forces in a single alliance. And then I've seen before matches where people lost, where they could have won if they made an entire team with the entire state, but some people refused to do so. And then they went to complain that the match was unfair. I mean, if you have a deck of cards with a lot of high cards and some low, and you pick the low cards, is what it is. Not saying this was the case here, I don't know this alliances personally, but I've seen this happen more than a few times in previous events as well. Everyone is entitled to play however they want and to have the type of fun that they have, but all choices have prices. Everything is a sacrifice in a war game. Don't forget to put your UID in the chat. If you want the shark emoji that's mad, that's what they told me that they were gonna give you guys. Stole the code, but no code in DM, so. $21 for more water tanks. No IDs, no shark. So make sure to put your ID in the chat. Get the ID in the game, tap in your top left. The ID is right below your nickname. Привет! I'll pick 10 random IDs from the ones that were in chat, so. Anyone else? We have 4 so far. Unless there are more than 10, those are the ones that are gonna get it. I mean, you may need it, but you haven't put your ID in chat. How are you gonna get your shark if there's no ID in the chat? Oh, no problem, Nina, but Myra was saying that she wants it, but I haven't seen her message in chat with the ID. That's why I said that. It's not showing here. Try typing again, Myra, if it's not showing in here. Hello, Fanban, welcome back. Also, what's everyone guesses on chat? How many players are gonna be left by the end of the match in the red team? Because half of them quit. Anyone else will quit out of this team too, or they will try to get points. One brave player got a water tank. There you go, Dina Maria. Now we need we need also Myra. There you go as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have 4 slots. More than 4 people in the next 20 minutes asked, then yeah. So Dina Maria guesses 9. What points? They were all zeroed. They're all behind the line. Oh, some of the players that are here have more than 1,800 points. This one I haven't seen the match, so maybe no. But I know Necrobear for sure has it. I agree, it's not fun to be in a one-sided match, but at least you guys get to have some fun trying to say, to guess the results of the match. I have to find a way to make this interesting, you know, it's my job. And then I keep thinking things like this, how can I make this interesting? That's something that I came up. FDA, which is winning, against PHC, which is behind the line. I remember whenever I had matches that were this one-sided, instead of just putting camps, we would try to write messages to the other team with the camps. Nah, no singing, no singing. Like writing the alliance name, the alliance tag with camps. And you know what? A few times that we were trying to write our alliance name in tag here, people started attacking the camps because they didn't want to allow us to take a screenshot of the tags. So people were really annoyed about the camps making letters. And they were attacking the camps exactly because they didn't want the letters there. So this is a good bait trick if you actually want points in your own camps at the end of the match in a situation like this. They were like, I don't mind losing, but you're not writing your alliance tag in the with camps. Fun times, fun times. And then in the matches, they were like, and all of that all the time, like, you. I mean, it's an option, but the camps, putting camps is normal, but the majority of people don't go for camps, you know? Two more minutes until we see more blue tanks, I guess. Hey, that's a cute dog. Yeah. Dog is the most interesting picture of all of them. I mean, honestly, it's the easiest way to get points. Because the majority of times, if you are throwing a single march at someone, you're destroying your troops. Nice meeting you, Nina. I will be streaming more Sunday. Make sure to catch on. I'm not gonna be the only one. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming Sunday. It's Fun Plus usually that picks which streamers and what and when they stream in the days. If you're liking the way that I stream, click like, because I know that they definitely, for sure, check likes and views. So, as you have to leave because you can't view anymore, press like. The only thing likes does for you is give you more SOS content. If you don't want to do that, I'm sorry. But usually if you are watching a match like this, you want more SOS content, be it guides or something else, so it's a win-win. We have 10! Hey! One more number closer. Dina Maria said 9. Funbun 7. And our Russian friend that I can't read, I apologize, 8. We do have a lot of blue tanks now. Red team got a tank. And nobody notices the red team, the player from the red team. So Nacho did. And then Nacho was not able to burn the Russian player in here. Assume that's Russian because of Cyrillic, but maybe wrong. And then he keeps sending marches thinking like this. Why is this player not burning? That was a nostalgic song for those sound for those that actually used the internet like 20 years ago. Huh? Well, Saturn didn't like that he was not burning, so he came to say hi. Oh, that's a cool skin. I'm in the middle of the desert fighting for water, but then I have a magic water bottle on the top of my city, pouring water all around me. Video game logic. "12 minutes to see if we're gonna get kidding with 10 players or not." All blue. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. And he bravely got 800 points. Serafio. No, Serafie. Sorry. Serafie bravely jumped from the line and with Blay as well. Are the top players gonna be jumping in to burn them? Guess we'll see. Ten more minutes, so now is when some of the water tanks start disappearing due to not being enough water in them anymore. Bum, bum, bum. I guess we underestimated their willpower to keep fighting and getting their points. Or increasing their own points. Could be that as well. How it is, CR? Oh, this is not me. This is a match that I am broadcasting from State 1000. Start copying the IDs. Anyone else actually wants to get also the shark emote? And your IDs. I'm not gonna be saying a lot of times, you know, if you do, you do, if you don't, you don't. 7 minutes. If you enjoy me commentating, making jokes about the things that have been happening in the matches and everything else, make sure to check my other channels. I do have a YouTube channel, although I haven't been active in it. And I do have a Twitch channel that I stream quite frequently. I'll post it on chat later on, closer to the match ending. As for codes, I didn't get a code in DM, so personally, don't know. I was not sent the code. And my Twitch is... So if anyone is interested in checking... I had really bad experiences when I was an in-game streamer for people knowing exactly in which state I played. So right now I'd rather not disclose my personal information in the game. If I ever start covering content because my contract changes with FunPlus, I'll definitely let you all know. Until then, all I'm doing is covering other matches from the event. So these are not my teams, Hassan. Well, seems like they're still in 10 players. Will one more player quit for the last 4 minutes? I guess not. Oh, Hassan, you'd be surprised how many people assume that they are not, you know, assume that they are, which is why it's good commenting, even if you do know. Bam, 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 bam. One thing that I wish that I could see in the match is the MVP when you are watching and not playing in that match. I think it would actually be fun if you could do that, but hey. For their state, yeah, they are pretty strong. They are from state 1000. Back then, a lot of players wanted to play in the 1000 number, including a lot of streamers. Rally reports, I can see why they don't do it, because people could have external players using rally reports from this and spy on alliances to get information. Remember, those reports are pretty important when you are doing other events and other matches or SVS. Me personally, I went into, let's say an alliance was extremely brutal in a match like this. Then I would go and I would have SVS with them in the same Saturday. I would like, hey man, I see how they crushed you. Want us to get back into them? Oh, we needed those reports. And then we get a lot of reports, you know? We would make our strategy upgrades and whatever based on what they had and calculate how we would do our SVS matches back then. So reports, no, but I do think that being able to see who was MVP doesn't give any information that is relevant whatsoever in terms of matches. You have no idea, man, how bad things are in that. People create spies in other states just to get those reports, formations, levels of behemoths, and whatever else you can imagine to get players to be able to fight back. Because it's not just about, oh, my main guy is bigger than your main guy, because there are double rallies, there are more than one building, there are many things, so getting as many reports as you can get is important. Here is the thing, will they get 700,000 points? I've never seen a 700,000 points before. There is a chance. Oh, people would say it would go too far when I was playing, you know. We got 700,000. Woohoo! There you go. So as always, thank you everyone for the match. I already passed the IDs to the developer team. See you tomorrow. And yeah, I'm having some technical issues. If you want to chat to me regarding the game, ask some other questions or something, if I can help. I don't know if I can or not. Or just chill out. My channels are above. Bye bye.